Well, Hellfire, it is Rock the Riff, and I am back for another Metalhead Envy. Today, the suggestion comes from a good buddy, Mini Masa, who also, if y'all want to, take a chance, swing over to the playlist, and you'll see fan edits. Mini Masa has been going above and beyond and editing, clipping out some of the live streams I've done in the past, and doing a fantastic fucking job. So if you're into that kind of stuff, swing over there and you can see what's going on with that. But Mini Masa left me another suggestion for I'm gonna say Ningen Isu. Is that how you would say it? Ningen? Ningen? I hope I'm not murdering this band's name. Let's go. I'm gonna go with Ningen Isu. 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 Heartless Scat. So I'm kind of curious because I know what scat is slang for where I'm from. I'm not sure what it's meant in this one. So pop my back and let's dive on in. Okay. So location wise already fantastic. Ooh, got the SG. Hell yeah. Yeah. So I'm already digging the riff. The dude's rocking an SG, which is my favorite body shape. To the day I die. Now that's not an SG, that's a Viper. So you can see the difference of how that's slanted. That horn, so hard to. Okay. So that horn is higher than the other one, of course. SGs are actually even and everything, but I'll always love that style. I tell you, if I can ever get the chance to do a custom, either SG or Viper multi scale, that will be my go to six string. But this is cool. Where they're shooting at looks like beautiful country. I'm curious where that is. Got the gong. Yeah. Okay. Let's fucking get down and dirty. Hell yeah. This is fucking slick so far. Like, just because I don't know, and to me, this culture is more of like a respect. It's very big on respect from what little bit I know into it. I don't know. I'm not the all knowing. I am learning every day new things, and that's what's cool. That's one cool thing about doing this on YouTube is meeting people from around the world and getting to see their culture and everything. If I was sitting here looking at this older man, I would have never thought he was a rock star. I would have thought it was more subtle and more like I don't know, the honorable thing. Basically, what could you say Americans would interpret or Americans see from movies and think? So this is fucking awesome to me. This is cool as fuck. I would have a shot of sake with this guy. Fucking, but the echo effect on his vocals, I think that works so perfect. Like the language barriers there, I'm not understanding what exactly he's singing. I'm trying to read the lyrics, but at the same time, I just want to look at the background and the characters and everything going on. So I won't be able to catch all the lyrics and everything. But that that nice reverb delay going on right there works so well for them clean vocals. Yeah. Yeah. So right there, I don't think translation is right. Maybe it is. Why don't you smile at me on my forehead? I'm not sure. Not sure about that one. But everything sounds fan-fucking-tastic. Everything sounds so good in this song right now. Like the riffing isn't crazy complicated, but you can tell that these three are having such a fucking blast doing this, and it's not bad. Like the only reason why I even say it's not complicated, it's not crazy, it's just because of how techy some of the stuff I write can be, and I guess I'm at that stage as a guitarist. But it's still fucking fantastic. Everything's put together. This bass player, is he meant to be like a ghost? I'll pause on it. Yeah. Like, I know he's got his face painted and everything, and I'm trying to think. That's meant to represent like ghost or the dead or something. Y'all have to let me know in the comments for sure on that one. I love wherever this is being shot. If I ever get a chance in life to go visit a place like this, that would be so fucking cool. Yeah. Okay. That little bass tone right there was fucking sick nasty for a second. Gaga, gaga. That and this rock garden. I'm assuming that's what you would call it. The Garden of Rock. That's fucking cool looking. I'm almost like, I'm almost kind of like being overwhelmed with the location. I see this and I think of the game Ghost of Tsushima and some of the beautiful environments and views that that game had, even though I know that was a video game. But right here, this is pretty damn close so far. I'm waiting for like a field of trees that have like pink blossoms or whatever. I can't remember exactly what they were called. But yeah, I dig the fuck out of this location. Are they about to go ham? Yeah. Oh, okay. Fuck yeah! That was fucking slick. If that didn't fit this track to a T. Oh, damn, man. These guys are fucking okay. So they're good. They're good. So when I talk about riffs, I wonder. I hope people don't think I'm being negative when I think a riff to me sounds a little simple. Because prior to me being in a prog metal band, I always had the idea of simplicity sells. Simplicity is what like most people that listen to music and consume music, they're not like me. They don't want to hear some guitars just like fucking do all that crazy shit. Like even take for example my brother. One of his favorite lines when I'll show him something crazy like that is he'll like, yeah, it's cool. He's fucking talented. He can do it, but it just sounds like noodling to my ears. And I'm like, man, you just don't understand. He's fucking hitting this. He's going from this box to this key to that, to that, to that. And so when you find guitarists that can, or let's say people that write, riff writers or whatever you want to call it, when you find somebody that can not only appeal to the masses but appeal to people like me that are looking for those chops, that's what you want. I still try to do that even in my own band. I still one of our newest songs we wrote. Uh, I did basically the most portion of it, and I wanted to find that middle ground. I was like, yo, I was like, I want all three of us to have fun playing this, but at the same time, we already have so many complicated songs that are going on this album. Let's have one that's a little simpler to us. Some people will hear it and be like, no, that ain't simple. But to me, it's more. It's so more laid back and less crazy involved riffing that I worry that it might not be up to the other guy's standards and stuff. But it's like hearing the first half of the song, the riff is a little simple, but it's still catchy as all get out. Then they switch to this right here, and they're starting to do a little more complicated, but it's still mostly sticking with catchy. And then this solo just fucking was, it was badass to the T. Ningen Isu, so far you have impressed me a lot within the first half of this song.
寂しくしくじりばかりのこの私に
Hell yeah.
満ち足りる日は来るだろうか夢の叶う日あるだろうか仏様シャバダバディオンシャバダバディオンシャバダバディオンババボンボンシャバダバディオンシャバダバディオンシャバダバディオンババボンボン
Okay. Hell yeah, we got another change up. These dudes are fucking awesome. Part of it also for me is the minor key. I love minor key stuff. And all this is, to me, in my ears, leaning. If it's not minor key, it's very leaning towards it. And then, I mean, just the change ups. The drummer's killing it. Bass player's killing it. Guitar player's killing it. The vocals are fantastic. These dudes are badass as fuck. I would have sake with all three of them just to pick their brain about stuff, man. Hell yeah. I'm kind of curious what Shabba Dabba Doo Baba Baba Diba Baba means. I'll have to hear him say it again to know exactly how to say that. So Shabba Dabba Doo Baba Bo Bo. Kind of curious what that means. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Shred it up, dude. Yeah, let's get it. Hell yeah. That was fucking awesome. So that dude was shredding. Everybody in this band was on fucking point. Is that their logo? They have an awesome fan-fucking-tastic YouTube logo. Okay, so that's the guy. Sorrow of why's your machine? So that's the guitarist. The guitarist logo is badass. I gotta give him 1000% props on that one. Yeah, this was a pleasant surprise. Like, if I saw the three of these guys just standing there, I would not think that they were going to be that heavy. Uh, which, then again, part of that's just because of what I've experienced. The most of this culture that I have experienced, honestly, is what I've been doing here on YouTube. And so I had no clue until I started really diving into it how much heavy metal and rock was like a big thing overseas and everything. I mean, here I know it's huge. In Norway, I know it's huge because they got the black metal thing, and or the Swedes or whatever. But never would have thought in Japan and all that it was that big too. I thought that was more of a K-pop thing. I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure. So don't get mad at me for misinformation on that. Um, but if I saw these three guys standing there and knew they were a band, I would think it was more traditional. Like, even when I'm looking at this guy's picking hand, I've been trying to catch what kind of like a close up on his pick, because I wondered if his pick is closer to that one thing. I can't remember the last band that I checked out with the traditional Japanese instruments. Fuck, I'm so sorry. I cannot remember their name right here off the top of my head. I'd have to scroll back through and try to find it. But they had that like that hairbrush looking pick thing, and I'm trying to look because it looks like his pick is pretty big as well. It's like the style of pick that I use personally. I use a very, see if that helps any. Yeah, so I use a thicker pick as well. I like it. It helps me. I feel like I got more control on my actual string attack when I'm trying to get in and out of stuff. But that was awesome. If I had to rate this song in the surprise factor, it's above 10 because I just did not expect that going into this. Uh and like I stopped and rambled before, these dudes are good. I think they are holding back a lot of their skill set to have more of a accessible song. I wouldn't mind. I'm curious if they've got one where they really like break down how well they can play their instruments, because there's certain little licks going on in this that I'm like, oh, okay, okay. So they have techniques that I don't understand myself, and I've been playing guitar for years now. But I would say like the main riffing and everything in this song is a little more chill. It's not, so this definitely isn't the heaviest thing I've ever listened to, but it's still pretty fucking heavy. So personally, I would give this song a 9 out of 10 horns. The only reason why I wouldn't go full 10 is just personal preference. It's not, there's nothing bad. The mix, the master is fantastic. Uh, Everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing. The language barrier is a bit there for me, but that's only because I'm American and only speak one language. I'm not that smart. Uh, and it wouldn't be something that I listen to on a daily basis because it is a little soft. I think it's a little, to me this is just like hard rock, regular hard rock, but the main verse riffs are pretty damn heavy. I think they've got a nice bounce to them. The vocals, when he's singing the verses and that little bit of delay reverb is just helps soaring his stuff. That shit sounds really good. Normally, I don't like something to be super processed, but to me, it still sounds natural with just being able to project his voice and everything. That was fun. I really had a lot of fun with this track. Thank you so much, Mini Masa, for this suggestion. This like put a little pep in my step for today. I've still got 2 or 3 other videos to make, and this just this just perk me up a little bit. But if this ends up being your first time to my channel, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Uh, Let me know what your thoughts are on Ningen Isu. If you've got any fun trivia, I always want to hear stuff like that. Uh, I am taking song requests, but I'm gonna try to get in the habit of making it a little easier on myself. If you want to leave me a song request, you can swing over to the community part of my channel. You'll see the community tab in my channel. And you'll scroll down, you'll see it's called round 3 right now. I'm doing round 3 of song request, and it's an animated picture of a crazy looking skull thing. Try to leave your request there if you really want me to get to them. You can leave them here on this video as well, and I'll do my best to make sure I get to them. But the community post is probably the easiest way for me to keep track of stuff now. Uh, but yeah, that was fan-fucking-tastic. I enjoyed the hell out of this song. Heartless Scat uh, is awesome. Ningen Isu, you have done your job because now I am curious to see what else y'all got going on. And with all that, stay positive, stay rocking. I'll catch y'all in the next one.